Thank you for finding the time.
Could you give fans who are worried about this being a reboot, can you calm them down by telling them something from the season you're excited for them to see, but in a vague enough way that you're not actually spoiling it? That was a journey, that question, but
yeah. If you liked the fact that in the Netflix Daredevil, if you liked that it felt, if you want to use the word street level, what it is like the gruesome violence in it was because actions have real consequences, right? They're human beings. They are flesh and blood. Things that would kill you and I would kill our main protagonists and antagonists. And so because of that, it was an extraordinarily bloody show. But it wasn't because you were just having a great time. It's not like blood for fun. It's blood because it's grotesque and it's human and it should make you feel a little ill. And it's exciting, of course, as well. But it is something that isn't. You're not supposed to feel exclusively good about it, right?
Yeah.
There is a thing that we do with 99% practical effects in the last episode that is something we come from a horror world, and we just literally didn't think it was possible to do it. And we didn't think that Disney especially would let us do it. And they totally wanted us to do it. It was awesome.
Thank goodness.
I wish we could say what it is. It's just a couple words and you're going to lose your mind.
Who decides, at what stage is the oner decided? Because that was something I was really happy to see. It pops up in the first episode, but is that a script onward, or do you guys sit down and go, this should be the oner?
I remember this. Man, sorry, I'm already talking.
No, go.
So I remember this because we've been talking a lot about the oner. And, when we came on board, one of the things that Marvel was asking for was basically like, what we need to do is get it, make it feel like the Netflix show, which we agree. And one of the things they're known for is the oners. So it's like, give us a oner, that kind of thing. And that sequence was not originally scripted as a oner, but quickly became one once we pitched it as one. We just said like that's the moment. And it's for a pretty obvious reason. It's where it ends. It's one of the largest punctuation marks we could possibly put on it. And so everyone rallied behind that idea. And Phil Silvera, of course, our second unit director, action director, is from the original Netflix show. Rocked it, but also every department rocked it. There's so many invisible things happening on every single department. It was really hard to shoot, really hard to plan, and also really hard in post-production. Like everybody worked their butts off on it. And we think it works. But also it's so sad.
Have you seen the prison oner in season 3?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's something we've studied a lot, just broadly as filmmakers, and that is obviously one of the greatest oners in TV history for sure.
I agree with that.
I'd almost even put up there with the Children of Men oner for features. It's that good. But we studied that a lot, and first off, hats off to all of those filmmakers. The funny thing is, we found that the secret to those oners, the kind of secret sauce to it, is that it's more that they get exhausted as humans, rather than they keep up a level of spectacle with their fighting moves. And it's so interesting that it's so counterintuitive. But anyways, Aaron and I have Phil Silvera, when he first showed us the choreography for this, he's like, everyone, there's amazing martial arts happening, all these things, and then you see the guys like in the staircase, like, that's awesome. Yeah. That was like the thing that we. It's like guys being out of breath.
It's the thing that grounds the whole series.
Yeah.
It's just it's dark, it's grounded, it is amazing to watch, but it feels like I'm seeing it in real life. It feels like I'm in Josie's.
Yeah.
And I'm running away as fast as I can. And then it ends in just a perfect punctuation mark. Out of all the costumes that we potentially see, we have that shot in the trailer of all the different looks. Which look do you prefer and why?
I've got an interesting answer.
I know what it is.
Okay, all right. So we've never been asked this, because I can't tell you what look
Holy
or
shit, I
looks
think I
he
get a
has.
bonus if that
Yeah, yeah.
happens, by the way.
We have this weird, like, absolute love for season 1 of the Netflix Daredevil, where he doesn't even have an outfit yet. We love it. For some reason, it just like hits our dopamine receptors perfectly. You know, it's just like, it's just so ground level and stuff, and it makes perfect sense, of course, that he would build a suit and have something that's much more functional for what he's doing. But there's just something about that image. Now, look. Frankly, that was a sidestep because I can't tell you which one he's actually going to wear. But, like, man, like, that look is so good. Come on.
Same. It's gritty.
Yeah.
It's grounded. It's,
Yeah.
Another strength of season 3 is that you get your favorite costume, and then you got Dex wearing the Daredevil costume.
Oh, yeah.
So you get
yeah,
both.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
get both.
That's great.
You can have it both ways.